She's a blogger at maggiemillus.com. You're going to enjoy her. Please put your hands together for the comedy of Maggie Millus.
Hi, I'm Maggie Millus, and I'm scared to death. I feel like a pinworm looking for a dark hole to crawl into. I'm sorry, that was bad. I'm from Florida, Palm Beach County, and that should explain a lot. I've been married for 46 years. I know it's not as long as 49, but people will come up to you and say, "Oh, 46 years, how did you do it?" And I'll think, well, I'll say, it's easy when you hate everybody else. We've been married a long time. I'm a Florida homeowner. A Florida homeowner is a yard person with sex privileges. Now, I'm very supportive of my husband, and he's supportive of me. He's the reason why I'm here. He got me started on this humor writing thing years ago when he said to me, "Why is it you always have to use my mustache scissors to trim the dog's asshole?" I looked at him, and that started me writing. Haven't stopped. Talking about life in Florida, we don't live in brick homes. Most of them are what we call CBS. And for a long time, I used to not think about it, and I said, well, what does CBS mean? And my all-knowing husband says, concrete block structure. And I thought it meant crappy brown shack. Anyhow, when you're with somebody for 46 years, you think about, well, you're going to grow old together, and we are growing old. Every time I look in the mirror, I want to throw up. And I think, well, gee. I go to him, I say, Howard, they should make a TV reality show with us in it. They could call it Spade Marks. I guess that's not too funny. I'll dig myself out of that one sooner or later. Anyway, I write a blog. It's called Barmy Bottom Hollow. If you're not familiar with the word barmy, it means a little bit off, which isn't too far off for me. But it also has another name. It means yeast froth. So, if you're reading my blog, you can either figure, okay, she's a little crazy, or else bring your own monostatin. Or maybe your own microbrewery. In any case, I worry about getting older. You know, they say, well, there's Alzheimer's, and I think Alzheimer's is just a new word for senility. And then I think, well, geez, if we both got senile together, who cares? On the other hand, if only one of you is getting senile, then you can argue over which one is the senile person. On the other hand, when both of you do get senile, it's only everybody else that has to worry. Like my daughter, I can finally get even with her for all those years of college that I had to pay for. Getting older is hard. You gotta eat oatmeal. And I hate oatmeal. It has no pizzazz. Only get up and go. And as things get bad, like someone else here said, you drag out the Metamucil and the stool softener. And that way you can go marathon and run all day. In any case, things start to hang when you get older. And you find that gravity, you get a better sense of gravity. The gravity field under your bed increases. You feel like a black hole is going to suck your ass through the bed in the morning and you can't get up. But also, things tend to hang lower, a lot lower. If you go over to bend over and touch your toes, you boobs will touch the floor before your hands. We have a lot of names for our boobs. We call them the girls. I've always wondered about that. Why do we call them the girls? Some people call them the twins. And then I wonder, well, are they identical or fraternal? If they're identical, I guess they both look alike. If they're fraternal, then they're different. I wonder if they're bigger or lower. In any case, I guess they're conversation pieces. And I'm talking about the girls. Do we talk to our breasts? I know men like to talk to women's breasts. Sometimes they call it motorboating as an excuse. But talking to your breasts, I mean, if I go, hello, girls, nothing. Silence. Matter of fact, when I look down, I don't see too much anyway. And if I wait a while and I wait for them to talk back, and I don't hear anything. The girls don't talk back. Maybe the girls are out. You know, I've been very self-conscious about my breasts. I never had a lot to begin with, and the other day, some woman was talking about, I lost all this weight, and I lost 2 pounds from my breasts. If I lost 2 pounds from my breasts, I wouldn't have any. My nipples would be poking out my back. I would have 2 sets of buns, my nipples and my butt. And we have these expressions. If your girls are out on a town, does that mean they're sticking out every which way? Maybe they're pointing out in opposite directions. If the girls have gone bad, are they hanging lower than usual? If the girls are gone crazy, are they flapping up and down? Are they so big that they're going to hit you in the eye when you run? I once knew somebody that was cheerleading and almost got knocked unconscious by her breasts when they hit her in the head. What if you are gardening, and I don't know if you ever have one of those bras that hooks in the front and it pops, and your breasts burst out and drag the ground? Do we say they're down and dirty? In any case, there's all this talking about body parts. I asked my husband, I says, do men talk to their male parts? Do you talk to your testicles? No. I says, do you have names for them? No. I said, well, how about hemorrhoids? Do you talk to them? He says, no, but sometimes we yell at them. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Maybe this looks